Alrighty, part 7, we're going to talk about Virgo. Now, Virgo energy, I actually attribute more because, again, if you've seen my previous 2 parts on Cancer and Leo, this energy really heavily bleeds together. In fact, I don't think that this is really accurate at all based on the separations. I think these areas over here and over here are very well separated, but these are not because these all bleed into each other. So I would actually attribute Virgo with the Jewish faith, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Number one, if you study inner alchemy, the solar plexus is where our inner regeneration mechanism happens. Inner alchemy, it's sometimes called the Christos process, the sacred secretion, the nadon, the Chinese called it the nadon. And that energy, of course, Jesus Christ was essentially the physical figure of that, and he was in that area of the world, the solar plexus of the world, so to speak. Bethlehem, it means house of bread, and that's exactly what Virgo rules. So I would actually attribute this Middle Eastern quadrant where everybody's fighting right now over that because we actually live in the Virgo supercluster, and Virgo rules over humanity on the lowest level. Even NASA will tell you we live in the Virgo supercluster. So this is also why they'll say that Israel and all that midsection there is the middle of the universe, or it's like the king pinnacle of the universe. Because essentially the way that our old ancestors foresaw this is that this was actually the midsection of this entire being here. This is not just like some weird crackpot theory I came up with to segregate people. This is actually based on a lot of deeply rich esoteric study like Rosicrucian mysticism and a lot of stuff like that, esoterics just in general. So going back to it, what is the Jewish faith mostly known for? Creating systems, Kabbalah, their Hebrew alphabet. They are very meticulous, very deep into that. And also too, I've studied at a yeshiva. They're not really like the cleanest people. They're very anal, but they're not necessarily the most cleanly, and I'm not trying to attack them or anything, but it does kind of go to show that some of the countries with some of the biggest stereotypes in that regard would be ruled by people of Virgo and Gemini qualities. Mutable qualities, essentially. Not to mention, I mean, Sagittarius as well. They've got like that whole Hollywood strip of Skid Row, and it's just kind of gross. And you know, with Virgo ruling over that gut center, it really is kind of like the gut-brain axis, which is our second brain, so to speak. So Virgo also would rule the bowels and the stomach, which is essentially your microbiome, which kind of proves that if this is where life really spawned out, we as people are the microbiome of this giant creator that we can call the universe or God. Virgo is also very meticulous with like laws and regulations and rules, very similar to its Libra brothers, which I'm going to cover in the next video. So it makes total sense with this inner bleeding of all 4 of these ancient root cultures of the Caucasians, the Africans, the Jewish faith, and the Arabic peoples. If you guys are understanding and liking this, drop a comment, like the video, and go check out my AI app that I built, my books, and my courses. Love you guys.